Hello and welcome to the ultimate beginner's guide on how to make chocolates and chocolate molds with Vaquform. Chocolate makers are one of the biggest markets that Vaquform currently has. We know that chocolatiers are constantly looking to create unique pieces that showcase their talents. But with the costs of creating custom molds, it can be a bit of a hassle. Thankfully with Vaquform, they have the freedom to experiment and create right on their tabletops. And with the help of this video, you can too. Since this is a beginner's guide, we'll make this as simple as possible for the benefit of those who might not have access to other prototyping tools such as 3D printers or CNC machines. Luckily, if prepared properly, you can use almost anything as a forming tool with Vaquform. For our forming tools in this video, we'll be using refrigerator magnets. These are very easy to get a hold of, or you might already have some at your home. They come in a variety of shapes and sizes, so there's no shortage of designs to pick. And since they're magnets, they'll stick to the metal plate mesh and won't move around as much. These are perfect for vacuforming as well because if you look, there isn't many undercuts on the shapes that might make it a problem to demold after forming. Prepare the plastic sheet that you'll use for the mold. We'll be using 0.5mm PETG sheets. These are food-grade clear plastic sheets which demold quite easily, so they're perfect for chocolate. You can buy your own pack of PETG on our website vaquform.com. Once your plastic sheet is ready, lay out your pieces on the forming area, spacing them out evenly. Once you have your magnets laid out the way you want, input the settings on the LCD menu. Settings for PETG is already programmed into the machine along with several other material profiles. You'll see that PETG has a preset target temperature of 150 degrees Celsius. We recommend lowering the temperature down to around 130 degrees. Press the center button until the menu cycle reaches the orange button, which will begin blinking. Press the button again and the heating cycle will begin. When the target temperature is reached, the vacuum will automatically switch on. Make sure to bring the handlebar down all the way. Now you have negative molds of your magnets. You can form several more until you have as much as you need for your chocolates. Now let's say you want to make more of just one shape, like these grapes for instance. There were only 2 pieces in the pack, so it would be a waste to use several sheets with only 2 pieces. So the solution there is to make more of these. We would often use 3D printing or resins to multiply forming tools, but for now let's use a simpler and more accessible material: plaster of Paris. Just like the refrigerator magnets, they are readily available and can be bought in any craft or hobby store in your area. Prepare the plaster as per the provided instructions, and once it's ready, pour onto the molds. Depending on how many you need, this process may take a while, but before you know it, you'll have made as much as you need. Now that you have your plaster copies, simply repeat the forming process. Now you have an entire mold tray of just grape shapes. You can finally make some chocolate. But before that, you may want to cut your trays to more manageable sizes like so. And don't forget to wash them before you use them for chocolate. Some areas may still have plaster dust and residue. Take the chocolate of your choice and melt and temper them however you like. For this, we use the microwave method. Once everything is melted, pour or spoon the chocolate into your molds. Scrape off the excess if you need to. Give the molds a little shake to be sure it gets into every crack and crevice of the mold. Leave them to harden or place them in the refrigerator. Once the chocolate is set, demold and admire your handiwork. Congratulations! You've now taken your first few steps into the world of chocolate making. But it doesn't stop here. Keep experimenting, keep growing, and we look forward to what you come up with.